Yeah, I'll be going live soon, guys. Yeah. I'll be going live soon. Look, guys, get this show going. This is the money earner. This is the money earner for the pontiff, the pontiff. I want to put the aircon on. It's this is how it goes, man. It's how it goes. I gotta tell you, man. Seriously. Gotta tell you, man. Seriously, man. I gotta tell you. Yeah, man. It's all focus, pocus, hocus, man. Hocus pocus. It's all bad. It's all tough. It's all whatever it is, man. I gotta tell you, it's just not working out. Okay? That's the truth. Okay? Okay, guys. When you go live now? Should I go live? Yeah, I feel like going live now, man. Go live? Go live, Archibald. Go live! Go live. Go live. Yep. Let's go live. Let's go live. Okay, we're going to go live. 3, 2, 1. Beep. Hey guys, live with Pontiff Archibald Chesterfield the Third. That's right. You are coming to me live. So let's get the show underway. Let's get the show on the move. Let's get it going, big boy. Let's get going. And I gotta tell you, man, life sometimes can be hard. It can be very hard. It's not an easy thing. Sometimes it's difficult, it's nasty, it's vicious. So there's nothing pleasant I can tell you about the world at the moment. £2.30 Rolex 126610 LN or 116610 LN Pontiff. Look, I gotta be honest with you. Of course the 41 mil would be hotter. Of course. But can you get it? Can you get it? What's the price differential? That's the problem. Sucker horn! Sucker horn, hello. It's the price differential. You can't get one. This is the problem. They are selling for massive premium squeeze. That's the problem, guys. You're gonna pay big bucks to get the new one. Can you get it? None of this. See, this is all hypothetical because it's not available at retail prices. You've got to pay premiums. So the question is it worth the premium? I don't think it really is. Okay? I don't think it really is worth the premium. Okay? That's to be totally 100% riggy-dig honest with the man. I don't think I would pay the bucks. I wouldn't pay the bucks to get the new one. I wouldn't. Okay? And that is, my friend, that is the problem. Would you pay the money to get it? Because it's not like, this is not like you can just walk down there and pick one up. It's all an artificial market. And I never seen anything like it. Look at the times we're in now. It's absolute madness. It's madness. That's what it is. It's crazy stupidity. That's what it is, man. I'm telling you. Drinking coffee for closers. That's the whole problem. It is pretty damn vicious. That's the problem. I don't know what to say. It's just nasty, okay? It is just nasty. It's very nasty. Fellow riser, hey, sucker horn! Sucker horn. I gotta tell you, it's difficult. It is really quite difficult. It is difficult. I don't think there's an easy answer. I'm sorry, guys. I wish there was. Lewis C. Hey, Arch. Hey, Suckerhorn. Lewis, get on! Get on, Lewis! Get on! Come on, man! Come on the show. I'll just send you an invite. Come on, Lewis! Get on the show. Let's talk watches. Come on, Lewis. Hey, Lewis, let's come on, man. Come on the show. £2. Hey, Arch, Watchfinder, email me. I want to buy my Oyster Perpetual. Hey, Lewis, come on the show and let's discuss this, baby. So why are you even selling it? I don't understand this, man. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on there with Lewis. Let's get him on the show. Find out what's he doing. What's he doing, man? Here we go. Coase Kalkman, £5. Art. Should I sell some watches via Chrono, Mark 18, and Hoya Otavia Caliber 03 and get into Rolex? And if so, Milgauss or Explorer? Let me tell you something, mate. You're selling at the bottom. Omega is hello, blue shirt. How are you?
I'm good, Pontiff. How are you?
And we got the Rancher. Hello, Rancher.
Hey, RP, I promised I'd come on and help you out during your birthday.
It's my birthday's next week, not today.
Oh, well, fuck you then.
So, now, I gotta tell you, blue shirt.
What's
blue
that?
Shirt.
Yes,
Blue
sir.
shirt. Got a question here. Art, should I sell some watches via Chrono? He means Chrono 24.
Right, an
A
IWC Mark 18. Yep.
Sorry.
Hoya,
And a Hoya Otavia. I just had a mental picture of an Omega Mark II. Mark 18. Look, I got to be totally honest with you, Coos. Both of those are soft! They're soft, okay? Very soft. So you sell at wholesale and you pay super premium for Rolex. I would hold. I just do nothing, man. And Chrono 24. What does Chrono 24 cost to list something for sale?
It's 7% each way. 7% each way.
7%.
Yep. For the seller and the buyer now.
So what happens if you deal outside of Chrono 24?
Then
How would they know?
they'll ban you. Yeah.
Sorry?
If you try and go around them once you've listed it, they'll ban you.
But what happens if you're a watch shop and you sell it to someone legitimately?
Well, then they might ban your account as well for a certain period of time. Did you acknowledge Mr. Suckerhorn?
Suckerhorn! I gotta tell you, man, seriously, Chrono 24, I want to be totally honest with you, man. Totally honest with you.
Frank and honest?
What happens if you're a watch shop, so you list something for sale on Chrono, and we got Lewis is on. Hey, Lewis, what are you doing selling your Oyster Perpetual? What's going on? Tell me the story.
Well, I'm not actually selling Arch, to tell you the truth. When COVID first happened, I was a bit worried that I was going to basically have no income, so I had to get values just in case I had to give it away. And then I had an email out of the blue 2 days ago saying, we've got a number of clients interested in that particular reference. Do you want to sell it to us still? And they said they would give me £3,600.
How much did you pay for it?
At retail, it's 4,100. So I sent them an email back saying, no, thank you. I said to them, the only way I would consider selling it is if you gave me exactly what I paid for it. But I don't really think I'm going to sell it, to be honest with you. It's just an interesting story.
Don't sell it, Lewis. Don't sell it.
I'll regret it, Blue Shirt Man. I know I will. So
yeah.
I think
Super chat.
Super chat. Here we go. DP. $5. Was at AD a few days ago. Only new Rolex were 2 new Sky Dwellers. I saw a Yachtmaster 126621. What are your and Blue Shirt Buddha's thoughts on this at retail? Thank you. So the Yachtmaster, let's 12661. Is that the number? Just confirm with me if you can.
126621.
21.
Yachtmeister.
Okay, Yachtmeister. So let's just clarify. So this watch itself there, this is actually the two-tone. It's the two-tone. 126621. Let's just call that up on the screen so we can see what we're talking about.
Pull that baby up.
So this is the two-tone rose gold and steel. I quite like it.
Yeah.
At retail, I think I'm going to be honest with you. Let me be frank and honest with you.
Frank and honest.
The only two-tone you buy at retail is the bluesy. Maybe the root beer.
Root beer. I was going to say root beer too. Yep.
But you definitely don't buy the two-tone Yachtmaster. There's a good reason, DP.
Well, here's one. How about the two-tone Sky Dweller?
There's a good reason why it's there. You know why it's in the store? 'Cause nobody bloody wants it! Nobody bloody wants it. Okay. Look, I think it's a great watch. It's a lovely watch, but what is retail on this piece? It's not cheap.
No, rose gold, it's not going to be cheap.
You're talking 11,000 pounds!
Yeah.
Pounds! Like, that's kind of big
so
money,
that's,
you know?
that's like $14,000 American.
Real dollars.
Correct. DP, I'd go Sky Dweller maybe. But I'm not the biggest Yachtmeister fan. I don't know, it's a tough one.
Blue Shirt, why do you think that people don't like the Yachtmaster as much? I can never work it out.
I mean, the only one that I really like is the one with the blue dial, the platinum bezel, and the little splash of red on the second hand. Yeah. Mark Goldberg has that version. That one is really the only one that does it for me.
Yeah, I've got that exact one here. I do like the red mind. I really do like the flash of red on that one. What do you think, Pontiff? Do you like them or not?
What's this? The
Yachtmeister. Why would you? Why do you dislike that one?
Look, I don't dislike it, but buying it at retail, I think the Yachtmaster is an amazing watch. It's beautiful. I would love if someone gave me one. I would give them a blowjob. Bareback
Super chat.
blowjob.
Fast and furious. Super chat.
Here we go. Mr. C, $1. Yankee Doodle, $2. How about the two-tone Daytona? Would you buy one retail? And we've got ABC joining us as well.
Hey, man.
Would I buy the two-tone Daytona at retail?
You bet your life you would.
No, two-tone. Not the steel, the two-tone. It's a lot of money still, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but is buying any Rolex at retail a bad
But
decision?
is the two-tone Daytona, is it going above retail? It's kind of break even, isn't it, or not?
I still think I think they're going above retail.
Just having a look.
Here we go. We got Coast Kalkman €5 Arch. I bought the Hoya and the Mark 18 second hand, and not too expensive. So I got to be honest with you. Seriously, the Mark 18 IWC I think is a classic, nice IWC. If memory serves me right, it just uses a generic movement, a Valjoux type movement, or a Salida in the later ones. The Hoya, look, those are fairly nice watches there, but the problem is, man, you're selling at the worst possible time because Rolex is inflated and those are not wanted. So you're getting at a soft and buying something that's very expensive. Would I do it? See, Coast doesn't like my answer. Do you see that blue shirt? He doesn't. He wants me to say, "Yeah, man, yeah, great idea. What a great idea, Coast man. Yeah, man, good idea." I'm telling him it's bad value. He doesn't like that. He doesn't want to hear that. He wants to hear, "Yeah, man, that's a fantastic idea. Do it, Coast man. Yeah. He wants all the Rolex fun and excitement. Coast man. Let me just say this to you, man. I'm not going to bullshit you. You were an idiot to buy that garbage in the first place.
Frank and honest. Jaden V is saying the Maserati Blue is the only two-tone over retail. What an amazing watch that was.
I thought the black dial would also be over retail.
No, it's not. It's not. Dime it doesn't. Rolex makes a million of these
Super chat.
spiking things a year. Cyber $2. AC3 blue shirt Buddha likes Railmaster 40mm black dial. I actually like the Railmaster. That's like
Railmaster's a beautiful watch.
The Railmaster, the Railmaster is kind of like that is Omega's version of the Explorer 1. That's what it is. It's the Railmaster. It's kind of Omega's with you know what I mean? It's kind of like IWC has the Mark 10. The IWC Mark 10 is kind of that's IWC's version. Let's just call up a Railmaster. Look at that, 3, 6, 9, and 12. The Railmaster. It's a gorgeous watch.
Very nice watch. Very nice.
Would I buy one at retail? No.
Hey,
you're gonna be careful buying that stuff. You're gonna be careful.
£1,000 off retail at Watches in Switzerland at the minute, which is pretty good. But I thought
now. Tell me this. I want to talk to you, Lewis. Please. I want to counsel you. Let me tell you about the karma and the universe. Now, I want to just tell you this because I've had the same problem. I used to just go and check with people. I go and say, "How much would you give me for this?" I just go and, you know what? It's bad karma because the universe, it comes back to you, and when you're short of money, you think, "Oh, so and so offered me this," and you sell it. You've got to be very careful when you're prick teasing with your watches. Don't prick tease with Rolex because the problem is you'll have a bill that come up. What happens if your girlfriend rings you and says, "Oh, hello, Lewis. We're preggers. I'm preggers now. We need to get an SUV. We need to get a pram. We need this and that. Blah 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 blah." You immediately sell the OP instead of you think, "Oh, you work through it." Okay, don't. I got to be totally honest with you, man. I wouldn't be. Who did you buy? You bought your OP second hand anyhow, didn't you, Lewis?
No, I got it new from AD. I got it from when it wasn't so hot. I got it in April last year when it wasn't so big. So I paid retail for it.
Did you walk in and buy it, or did you have to wait for it?
I did, man. I did. I actually had a Seamaster at the time.
You didn't answer the question. Did you walk in or did you buy it? He said you had to order it, or did it was?
Walked in and bought it straight away. Saw it in the window.
Because they
bought
were
it straight away.
soft then. They were soft, but
Yeah,
no
exactly.
discount. No discount.
Not a thing. Not a thing.
Look,
And-
what if you sold it? What would you buy with the money? What are you going to do?
You know, I think, to be honest with you, Arch, I probably wouldn't sell it. But
Frank and honest.
Yeah, to be frank and honest, I probably wouldn't sell it. There's not a lot that would make me sell it watch, but if I were to sell it, I would probably get an Omega, but I know they're fairly soft.
Did they express any interest in the constellation you've got?
A while ago, they offered me a price for it, but the price was an insult. So
How much was the price?
it was. I think I paid just under 1,000 for it used, and they were going to offer something around 300, 400. Yeah, I mean the torching.
That's a royal fisting. Do yourself a
Exactly.
favor, Lewis. Listen to the pontiff. Hold on to that OP. Don't sell
I
it.
will.
Let me,
I will.
and don't be price checking with these guys, because
Right. Only
when you run into money problems, you then think, hey, I can easily do this. Don't do that.
don't cock
test
tease
the water with
yeah.
them
Don't
lot.
cock tease with the AD. Just if you're gonna sell it, then sell it. But don't say, hey, you know, I have this, and you know, what are you gonna give it for me? You know, only when you're ready to pull the trigger.
I don't think I will, man. To be honest, I would regret it too much. I would just want another one. So it's just stupid, isn't it? I'm sure you've all
Because
done
that
it
watch,
before.
that watch is only gonna go up because it's discontinued now. So just hold on to it. Enjoy it.
Yeah, man, you're right. You're right.
Look, every man needs a Rolex. It's a Rolex. It's a Rolex. Can you imagine this? Okay, sorry. Here we go. $10 EMF. MEF. $10. One and done. 39 mil. Oyster Perpetual white dial. I'd never sell. Frank and honest. Rolex.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
Mhm.
Agree with
And
that.
we've got Kalkman, five pounds there.
€5.
Just one moment. Just hang on. 1, 2.
Pizza must have came.
Yeah, or he's getting coffee. So what's up, guys?
Speaking of watches of Switzerland, I went in to inquire about servicing my IWC, and then I asked them, do you have a Pelagos that I could try on? So they brought
nice.
it out. Yeah, I thought, let me, just see it in the flesh.
The left-hand
It's a
drive?
beast. No, the blue one.
The blue one? Okay.
It's a beast, man.
It's a big watch.
It's a beast.
It's a big
It
watch.
is, you're right. It is a beast. I mean, the stats don't tell the full story. I mean, just because you think, okay, 14 millimeters thick, my IWC is 14 millimeters thick, but it's 40 mil.
Hey guys, I'm back. Just hang on quickly there. Let's get through these super chats there. I gotta say, MEF firstly, MEF. I would have been more excited about an Explorer 1 personally, 39 mil Explorer 1. But hey, Oyster Perpetual, it is beautiful. Coast Kalkman, Arch, you know what it's like to have a couple of pieces you can't sell. I gotta be honest with you, seriously, I don't want to sell. I don't actually want to sell my Pateks. I love them. I've always wanted Pateks. That's what I've always wanted. I always wanted Pateks. I wanted a set of Pateks. My sports, my everyday utility watch is my Reverso. That's my everyday utility watch. So,
Car fun, $5.
Car fun, $5. Thinking about trading a 214-270 for a Railmaster and 1,000K. My friend says it's a good deal.
Car fun. Don't do it. Don't
Rocks
do it.
in head.
No.
Rocks in
No.
head.
No.
Not even I would do
SP,
that.
$5 is a 1985 Omega Seamaster Quartz Day Gold color dial garbage. Nothing is garbage, and Omega's not garbage.
No.
Unfortunately, Quartz has turned out not to. It's just not the collect. Look, an Omega is an Omega. It's a decent sort of watch there, but it's nothing collectible. Okay, it's just how life is.
I think we need to reiterate to Car Fun, please do not do that.
Do not do that. As much as the Railmaster is a lovely watch, do not sell 214-270 for it. Do not.
I gotta tell you, seriously, I've always wanted, I want to say this to you, I always wanted Pateks. That's always been my goal and aim in life. Pateks, multiple Pateks. There's nothing more I really want. I would like to have
Archie, I remember you advising somebody on a paid review about re-looming a Tudor Submariner, and you
Yes.
said 6 times, do not do it. Same with Car Fun. Do not do that.
do it.
Yeah,
You're
do
100%
not do it,
right.
Car Fun.
100% right. I got to tell you, seriously, Lewis, be careful with what you put out there in the universe.
Don't test the waters unless
Yes.
you really want to sell.
Unless
Yeah,
you've made up your mind and you've
Because I can
got
tell you
something
this
in
now.
sight.
You know what's going to happen?
don't
I
do
can
it.
see you in 15 years' time. You've lost that hair. You're bald.
Oh, come on.
You're fat. You're driving a 10-year-old Vauxhall Cavalier. Okay, a Vauxhall.
Ooh, has gone wrong.
And you've got 3.5 children. Because there's
3.5.
children you know of, and the half you're not quite sure. Because you and Daryl were both with the same girl, and this, it's just a disaster. And you look back when you owned I had a Rolex. I had an Oyster Perpetual. I sold it. I needed the money. I got my money back, but gee, I regret that. That'll always be what's told to your kids and life. So don't I honestly say just no matter what happens, you don't sell your watch.
Yankee Doodle, $5.
Yankee Doodle, $5. About to pull the trigger on an Omega Seamaster 300 blue ceramic non-wave dial for 2,900 new old stock. Thoughts?
Yeah, pull the trigger.
Is that the latest one, yeah?
No, it's the one before it. It's the non-wave dial.
And by the way, guys, we're just going to have a quick look here. I want to show you something. We're going to jump onto Chrono 24 now. We're just going to jump on there. We're going to jump on. This is so if you want to sell your watch on Chrono 24, let's see what it says there. So there we go. Buy a watch, sell a watch, privately or commercially. Okay, so you want to sell a watch. So we say we want to sell privately, sell a watch. Let's have a look what it comes up with. Create a free listing and reach 9 million potential buyers every month. Okay, find a buyer, use our secure payment processing, send the item insured, complete the sale. Okay, that seems easy. So let's have a look there. Say I wanted to sell my Patek Philippe. My 5-1, 22,500. Okay. They want $1,400 commission.
And then they're going to get $1,400 commission from this. They're going to get $1,400 from you, and they're going to get $1,400 from the buyer.
Oh my God! Once you sell your watch, we charge a modest 6. That's nothing modest about 6.5%.
6% is not modest.
So see, if I wanted to net 22,500 Aussie, I would then have to add that on. So that would make it 24,000. See, 24,000. See, this is the problem. I got to be honest with you. They, so you list it. They got a free escrow. I don't want to. I want the money before I ship it, Charlie. I don't understand this.
We got super chats.
Would you sell on Chrono 24? Tell me this.
No.
I wouldn't.
Once you've done everything on our checklist, you'll be ready to send your watch safely on its way.
There's some dodgy
Super
pieces
chats.
there.
Here we go there. Here we go there. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yankee Doodle. We've done that one there. Costman, Kalkman, £5. Arch, have a drink on me, mate.
There you
betcha.
go.
I gotta tell you, man. I will have that drink.
There we go. It's Saturday night. What the hell?
Yeah, Saturday night. Saturday night. Let's have a drink. I gotta tell you guys, seriously.
There we go.
Yeah, have a drink. Have a drink, Pontiff. There we
And
go.
don't
Nice
forget the
there we
lizard
go.
lick. Don't forget the lizard lick. There we go.
Lizard lick. Let's have a look here.
XP
Super
$5.
chat. SP $5. Arch, why do you think your kids aren't into watches? If my dad had Pateks, I'd be his biggest. Look, I think the problem is, right? Kids never see their parents as cool, do they? It's uncool to be cool. You know what I mean?
I do. New York
It's-
punter, $2.
Look, I think the kids these days, I gotta tell you, I think they just... Normally they get into watches once they're over 18. That's when they really see. They start... Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think.
Yeah,
I think it takes a
you're right.
while, you know? NY punter, $2. Pump and dump the identical Pateks. I gotta tell you, I'm not that happy with Chrono. See, with Chrono, cheers. On an expensive watch, they want 6. What is it? 6. A low 6.6. It's more than 6, isn't it?
6.8 was it? 6.5, 6.8, something like that.
Yeah.
6.5%. Ooh, that's expensive, isn't it?
I would say so.
Yeah.
They don't really do anything, do they? They just put pictures up and...
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
just
about
a
it.
trading platform, really.
Yeah, well, I mean, they guarantee the transaction, and you know.
So what do we think of
Cyber-
$2,900 for that?
I thought that was a good. I
wave
think that's
dial?
a decent deal. I
Is
mean,
that
is
good
it?
I
buying?
tell you what,
It's not
I
a
tell you what,
fantastic deal,
guys.
but it's a good deal.
guys, I tell you what, why don't we have a look on Chrono? You know, what do you do if you want to know if is it a good deal or a lousy deal?
I'll check
Let's go and
Fleabase.
search Omega Seamaster. What's the keywords for this watch?
300.
300.
Blue.
What's the key? Okay, let's
Yeah,
just
but
try that.
it's the
Let's see.
non-wave dial.
Non-wave. Let's have a look.
Showcase probably knows the reference numbers.
He definitely does.
Yeah, it's not coming up. It's not coming up. What do we call? I'm in the wrong currency, guys. I want to put this into US smackaroonies because Aussie dollars. What's some Aussie dollars? 300 non-wave. I'll put non-wave. Let's see if that doesn't. I don't know if that'll bring anything up. No, that doesn't do it. What's it called? What's it called? It's a. What is it? What is it exactly?
The Omega
300
Seamaster M, and it's probably got some ridiculously long reference number.
Let's see if I can find it. I like the wave pattern. I don't know why you would want to without, but I suppose that's
It's going to be a little cheaper. It's a good. It's
Yeah.
you know, it's a better deal.
Wave dial's about $4,000 upwards, roughly.
Right.
Oh, look, let's just search for the wave dial. Okay, that's the okay. Look at this. So this is what the wave dials are going for. Let's just call it up, baby. Ooh, look at this.
Jesus.
$1,500.
Mm.
Look
No,
at
that
these
can't
here.
be right.
That might be the quartz one.
Yeah, I think
Could
that's
be.
right.
Yeah,
Quartz.
definitely.
This is the quartz.
You got super
They're a good
chats.
Okay, dokie, dokily.
Jamie Y.
Jamie Y, $5. David SW doesn't want 6.5%, and don't be a tease. I heard a wise man say a few times.
Indeed.
And Coase Kalkman, €5. Get a double, big boy. Thank
There we
you.
go.
Yes, I will have that now. Let's just do that now. I gotta tell you guys, seriously. I gotta tell you, man. Seriously, I gotta tell you. I gotta tell you. Seriously. Listen.
There we go.
I gotta tell you, get a double SP $2. Loving all these English blokes on the channel. I gotta tell you, Lewis C, would you trade it in? Would you trade it in to get a sports Rolex upgrade? Would you do an upgrade? Why don't you go back to them and say, hey, thank you for your offer. I want 39mm Explorer 1. Look at an upgrade.
That I
Right.
would do. I would do that. I don't
Well,
think
you
they
reckon,
would.
once you go back to him, just tease him. Tease him.
Onwards and upwards.
Jerk. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
get out.
Yeah. climb up to a better one. I would. Yeah. Yeah, I would say
What
so.
would you do? What's an upgrade from? Would you go to a 36mm Explorer 1?
Yeah, I think I would. I think I would actually. Yeah.
How much would you pay to upgrade?
What is it? Explorer one now?
It's about $4,500.
Is it? Yeah,
Quid.
I thought it was about 4.5, 5. So, yeah, I would pay the difference. I think. I don't know. What do you think?
Cheers.
You know, for not much more, you can
Cheers.
get the 40mm Explorer 2.
I do like this Explorer 2 as well.
The 40mm one for not much more.
And that's a
I'll
hot
probably get
watch
that
right
one.
now. A very
Yeah.
hot watch right now.
Is it black dial or white dial? Or is it either?
Either or.
You can get either, yeah.
I used to like Archer's white dialed one.
But a 214270 would do you very good as well. It's an excellent watch. It's the under the radar Rolex. It's a sports watch. It's a dress watch. It does everything well.
Yeah, definitely. I think I would consider. I just don't want to not have a Rolex. I'm taking the Pontiff's advice. Every man must have one.
Just bear in mind that that's a 39mm.
That would be an upgrade in size, actually, because the one I've got now is a 36. So
I'm sure you could pull it off. It fits very well.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Would your dad help you upgrade, or what does he sort of say if you said to him, "Hey, Dad, can you help me?"
Not a chance, Arch. Not a chance. He's,
what would he say to you? Get off your ass, you lazy son!
maybe not as maybe not in exactly the same way, but he certainly I don't get any handouts for watches, and I'm glad in a way, because it would just make it so take the pleasure right out of it, wouldn't it? If it was all free, it would be wouldn't be half as interesting.
It would. I tend to agree with that there. ABC, would you upgrade? What do you think? What do you think there? You were given watches for free.
It would depend on the deal. I mean, if Watchfinder, they're probably going to jerk you around with the watch that they're offering anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's they're owned by Richmond Watchfinder.
They are indeed now. They are indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird. I mean, surely there's some conflict of interest in terms of taking their videos as objective.
Hey, ABC, did you not notice when it first happened, when Richmond first took them over, they used to make videos about why this watch is better than a Rolex?
Oh, yeah, exactly,
You don't remember? They were making a really obvious statement about not really liking having to sell Rolex, but still always selling it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
They like Grand Seiko, though. They really big up Grand Seiko.
Yeah, true.
I gotta tell you guys, seriously, I think this hobby itself there, do you think it could come to an end? Tell me this, like,
No.
When I was a kid, stamp collecting, and you had model trains, and those hobbies are gone.
No, they're not. They're still there. It's just different. As long as people are wearing
NY Punter, $2. You reckon you'll blue velvet again after the plague? I gotta tell you, man, it's while losing the weight. I gotta be under 110 kilos to get a blue velvet gig.
Mrs. Lai is waiting. Garlic breath and all.
Exactly. I gotta tell you, man, seriously, I would, but I'm getting older, and it's a young man's game. It's a young man's game. And I gotta tell you, the whole economy's faked. I mean, you gotta remember, the whole economy is very faked indeed. It's all gone pear-shaped, okay?
Indeed.
But I honestly would tell you, seriously, guys, just don't be disappointed. This is the world we live in, okay?
Yep.
Arch, if I had six Pateks, I'd be walking on air.
You reckon? Why is that? But it doesn't make you happy. This.
I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean.
It really doesn't. I got personal problems with my children. They're a disaster. They are a disaster. Okay. And then when I got these Pateks, you know what? You're never happy. You know what happens to me? I say to myself, "Oh, I should get I need to get a perpetual calendar." You know what? Because I've only got an annual calendar. Perpetual calendar is the next step up. Or I want a chronograph. You're never happy. You never. The more you have, the more you want.
I know what you mean.
That's honestly, I kind of think the more you. I thought these things would make me happy, but I'm still miserable and grumpy and snappy. Does that make sense?
No, it does, yeah.
And nobody really knows what they are. I mean, you go to a watch shop, sure, they know what they are, but they're only nice to you because they want to sell you something.
But
they soon realise that you don't pay retail.
Do you you not love the idea that somebody is like, many people in fact have just lovingly created this thing by hand out of nothing, and it's just this amazing engineering thing. You know what I mean? It's just an incredible.
Oh, it's incredible. It is absolute. Like you think about it, this is technology that designed atomic weapons. It's mathematics to get a cog to do this and to do that, and they thought about it. This is hundreds of years of just intelligence. How does anyone work out there's 24 hours in a day? I mean, who the hell worked that? I don't have the brains to work that out. I don't have the brains to work out where even the Earth is flat or round. You know, I have. You could be all fooling me. This could just be a production set. You know, like the Truman Show. It could all be fake. You know.
So Pontiff, when you popped out before, ABC was telling us that he went in to a dealer and tried on the new Pelagos, and he thought it was a big watch, and it is a big watch. So
Beast.
It's titanium. It's not a heavy watch, but is it?
No, it's not. It's not heavy, but it's a hockey puck on your wrist, a tuna tin on your wrist.
So that turned you off, ABC?
I think so, yeah. But
Changed
then
your
I
mind,
saw in
yeah.
the window.
I gotta tell you seriously, I think for Lewis, he's a hip happening guy. I think the Oyster Perpetual is fucking you, man. I gotta tell you this, man. If it was a sports watch, you'd be a try-hard. I kind of think the Oyster Perpetual for you, that is you. You are an Oyster Perpetual. Blue shirt Buddha, he is a blue shirt bluesy. That's what he is. He's middle-aged, two-tone. You know, that's what he is.
See, I see you as the Patek man, though, Arch. I know you love the Rolex, but you are the Patek man. When I think of watch collectors, you're the Patek guy. Because I know you've had other things, but in the background, you've always...
But I gotta be honest with you, there are some Patek collectors. This is the problem, Lewis. There are people there who laugh at my collection. Like, we had Zany Poo. Zany Poo was on. He said, well, he's got this, a Nautilus. And one Nautilus can be virtually my entire collection. You know, there are always richer people than you. I'm just a poor man from a poor family, you know?
Right.
I didn't even get to drive my dad's car, you know?
Yeah. It's a douche watch, that though, isn't it? The Nautilus. I know what I would look like if I wore a Nautilus. I would rather wear one of yours. I'm 100% serious there. I would rather wear one of yours than a Nautilus, because you get put into this particular category of being a knob when you have one of those, I think.
I gotta be honest with you, seriously, I think you have to have your own confidence. If you start listening to other people, what's cool and not cool.
True.
You never... Here we go. Man against the machine! Another snort of whiskey, Pontiff. Lizard lick Tudor is the sweetest spot. Man against the machine. I shouldn't really do that, but...
Yeah, come on. It's Saturday night.
Fake it.
There we go. Don't forget the lizard lick. There we go.
I gotta tell you, seriously, guys, ooh, look at that. That bottle's going downhill fast. Look at that. Ooh.
Super chat.
That was given to me for my birthday. Will it even last that long?
Yeah.
You know, okay. Watch Lounge, $2. This bud's for your Arch. This bud's for you, Arch. Thank you. The Watch Lounge. I gotta tell you, Lewis, you know what? I got a lot of respect for you. Young man, works hard. He's in a band, doing the music. Man, please, can I give you some advice just from an old, overweight, middle-aged guy? Let me just say this to you. I had the 1016, which was I just said to my friend who was a dealer who had contacts, get me the cheapest Rolex you can. I was expecting an Air King.
Yeah.
Because I had the catalog, and the beginning of the range was the Air King. I thought it was going to be an Air King. It was a 1016 Explorer 1.
Yeah.
Just between you and me, man, black dial's cool. That's the coolest. Don't ever sell it. Just keep it.
I'll follow your advice, man. I'll trust your advice. I'll do that.
Seriously, 36 mil bigger sizes, man. NY Punter! NY Punter, $2. Dan Murphy's Middle Park, thank you. NY I gotta do a collect. I gotta pick something up today. Yes, I do. Thank you.
Oh,
so
nice.
much.
Very nice.
I gotta tell you seriously, guys. Just this hobby in watches. Seriously, I think I always wish for things. You know something? I always wish, yearning for more. You're never satisfied. You know, you say, oh, if I had this, it'd be so cool. I said the same stuff. If I had this, I'd be so cool. I could, you know. But the reality is, enjoy what you've got.
Yeah.
I think your Oyster Perpetual, Lewis, because it was your first Rolex and you had to really save for it. Don't flip it. Don't sell it. Just savor it forever. The only thing I would do, if my advice to you, let me give you some advice. I would start a separate bank account. Here we go. Kalkman, £5. Arch, have another drink. Upcoming birthday. Please, I think your Pateks are great, but stop buying the same model. I tend to agree. Let me say this to you, seriously, man. Seriously. Just in your case there, please don't sell it. Don't sell it. It's easy to sell. You think, oh, I could get this. Yeah. Man, life is seriously. It's always, you know, I wish, the biggest mistake I made was I wish I hadn't started pricing how valuable these things were. If you paid $4,100 and it's now worth $2,000, you wouldn't ever sell it. It's, get fight. But you're saying, it's 36, it's almost the same. So they come back 39 or 38.50. Man!
Just stay the course, Lewis. You're the future of the hobby. After the pontiff and I are long gone, your generation's going to need to be carrying the flag for the hobby. So just stay the course. Good things will come.
You know what I'd get? You know the next watch for you, Lewis? I tell you what I really would get if I really do like your Connie. Don't sell your Connie. Yeah. I think that's a cool watch. You know what I'd buy next?
What would you get?
Okay, so young man, he's hip. Don't ever sell the Oyster Perpetual. What I love about the Oyster Perpetual is that it's not a sports watch. It's kind of anti-matter. You know what I mean? The black is cool, but it's not a sports watch. You know, it's just. What I would do if I were you, man, I reckon the next watch for you would either be a Speedmaster or Tudor Black Bay 58.
See, I've been wanting to get one that's I know you can put anything on a leather strap, really, most things, but I'd like the idea of having a leather strap, so maybe the 58 would be a good idea, because you can get those with leather, or you can put them on leather, can't you?
Yeah, I'd get it on the braces, but Watch Lounge, $5, sell third or fourth Patek and get Rolex again, send a fun car. I gotta tell you, man, seriously, nothing. I made a video yesterday. I'm going to be selling one of my Pateks again. I want to reduce some credit card debt. You know how I had one card is at the max. It's Pepsi now. I got the statement. They keep selling me. I'm $6 over my limit. Okay, because they added on interest. I want to clear. I want to blue shirt.
Yes, sir.
I want to get out of card debt. Card debt is a bitch.
Join the club. I hear you. I hear you.
You know how many times from the age of 18 until I'm 48, you know how many times I've had no credit card debt? How long do you think? There was a 1 week period, okay?
I was about to say 2 years.
No, 1 week. And then what happened is the CCC charged me and I had to go and give the lawyer a retainer.
Jesus.
That's Lewis, are you thinking of the blue dial Black Bay or black?
Oh, if I'm honest with you, the Black Bay that I used to like was, someone was showing me one of those bronze ones once.
Oh yeah.
Remember those? And I actually like that, but I don't know if it's toxic.
Just whatever you do, Lewis, no matter what watch you get next, always get it on the bracelet. You can always
Yes,
buy a strap
always
later
get it
on.
on the bracelet,
Always
yeah.
get it on the bracelet. I can't say that enough.
Yeah.
But if I were you, Lewis, I tell you honestly, man, seriously, don't ever sell the Oyster Perpetual. It's so cool. It's so cool to have it, you know?
Definitely.
NY Punter $2. Where the fuck has Vin been? Treacherous bastard! Yes, I actually said that to him. Where is he? Where is that treacherous snake gone? He's left me high and dry. Believe you me, he has done it, okay?
The gin tingler.
I gotta tell you, yes, Barrister, I just had a message came through. He said to me, "You have your lawyer a credit card retainer, not your fancy coffee making." This was before my barrister helped me out. This was before, and they weren't heavy guns. When I had I gotta tell you, man, there's only one barrister I love. You know, he's a good guy. I love my barrister. Seriously, I want to tell you, Lewis, don't sell your Oyster Perpetual, your first Rolex. I would seriously, if I were you, just keep it. It's your watch. It's your watch. You loved it. It was so...
Yeah.
I got to tell you, man, Rolex has always been expensive to me. You know what? You think I had money? I never had money. I've been a bottom feeder. Okay? I couldn't afford Rolexes. I remember going into Hardy Brothers in the city. That's the posh jeweler who was a Rolex. They lost their AD, by the way, because they were doing non-Rolex service. They were doing they lost the agency. And I remember an Explorer 1 then was $2,500. That was so much. This was in 1990, okay? That was so much money, 1990.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, man, seriously, Rolex, if you've got a Rolex, you're very lucky. Just enjoy it, keep it.
Yeah,
and,
you're right. You're right.
So
You got
you're
plenty
doing
of
the
time
music.
ahead of you.
How is the music gig going? How's it going, man? Tell me that. What's it up to?
Yeah, pretty good, man. I've just done a gig today. It's more of a local one, but I've been trying to streamline.
Can I give you some advice? Seriously, have a separate bank account, which is your watch fund. Okay.
Yeah.
Just every time you get paid, put £5 in. Just that's only for watches, right?
I want to get a Patek, man, so I'll be there for years. But yeah.
Look, I gotta be honest with you. Patek is not as expensive as you think. You do a bit of horse trading, nickel and diming. Seriously, you can get there. I've had to nickel and dime for every piece. Believe you me, I am not made of. I've never bought a Patek new. I can't afford it. Man, I am honestly, I am desperate for money. You know that? I've had times where I didn't even have $20 to spend. Okay, I have been desperate. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I've sold myself to Asian women to get money for food and accommodation. I've told them they're beautiful. I've told them their breasts look amazing. You know, I've lied.
Do they give you juice and shower as well?
Tell you what, I had chocolates, juice, and shower. You know, that I learned this. You know, I got to be honest with you, man. I've you know, you've got to say it sincerely. You know.
You know,
I gotta be honest with you. I've done things that aren't polite to earn money. I have. The only things I've got as my watches, I have nothing of value. It's all gone. It's all gone. And seriously, for you, Lewis, just slowly. Don't get too carried away. Have you got some savings, Lewis? Tell me this.
Not an awful lot.
How much you got?
Probably in money I actually own that I've saved, probably only about £2,000.
That's okay. That's pretty good, man. And tell me this: how is the future looking for you? You're going to do the music for a while?
To tell you the truth, I'm lucky. I get paid a lot to do what I do.
Okay, so what do you see yourself? What's the future for you? Tell me what the future is.
To be honest with you, I think what is more likely than anything is I play piano and sing, but I think I'll end up playing piano as a session player for somebody who's famous. I think that would be that's probably my guess of how well I could do.
Are you that good at piano?
I'm probably above average. Like, I've studied music at university and stuff. I've been through a lot of.
You know, I
training.
got a grand piano, don't you?
yeah, I heard about it.
I always wanted one. You know, it's not a Steinway.
That's a Kawhi though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
They're really, really, really good.
Look, for a mass-produced piano,
Very
with
good.
pianos, you know, you could spend £100,000 on one, right?
Yeah.
This is like a £7,000 piano. You know,
Yeah,
it's okay. It's okay.
Very good in my opinion. Kawhi, very good.
Yes. But I gotta say, man, my best advice to you is, seriously, man, I gotta tell you, is, as a young guy, don't get married too early.
Definitely not. I'm with you on that one.
Because, I mean, seriously, I wouldn't... What age? 40? What age do you reckon you should get married first time, blue shirt?
I wish I knew.
What do you reckon, blue shirt? Tell me seriously. 40. Unless... Don't consider it until you're at least 40.
The problem I have with it is that it just seems like a legal agreement on paper. It doesn't actually mean a lot. Could you not be married without having a ceremony? You could just say, well, I'm married to you now. Let's both put a ring on.
Yeah, but you know what? I know people that have done that, and then I had a friend of mine right around your age, man. He was living with his girlfriend. They weren't married. They had a kid, and then he had an asthma attack, and he died.
Oh my
God! So she had no, there was no recourse for her.
Oh God!
So
no, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying there.
You got to do it. You got to do the right thing. It all depends, man. Yeah. You find the right woman. If you want to have kids, then don't wait till 40, because then you're too old.
Yeah, that's true. I don't even know if the dust would work at the age of 40.
But like Archie said, keep a separate account. Keep stocking some money away. Every paycheck, put a couple of pounds in there, and that's for the watches. And
let me tell you this, man. Listen to Blue Shirt. He's given me some good advice.
Definitely.
Even I love cars. I love cars. But I tell you this, watches. You buy a pre-owned watch, it's a much better investment than any car. Cars, particularly in England, they rust. You got tin worm. I honestly, man, you agree with that, blue shirt? You got a Kia, I got a Honda Civic. You know what? My Honda Civic, honestly, I was looking around because I get itchy. You get itchy. You think, I'd love a 3 Series BMW. It looks so cool. And plastic water pumps. They use plastic parts in the engine bay. I kid you not. Can you believe this, blue shirt? They use plastic. Plastic. What sort of idiot uses plastic water pump? So if the water pump doesn't work, your engine's going to overheat. Plastic water pumps. And I gotta tell you, man, you're much better off to have nice watches than plastic garbage. Please, just listen to me. Please listen to me. Plastic is not good. It's evil. Believe you me, it is evil stuff. Plastic breaks. If I were you, just act low key. I've actually, over the years, my watches is all I have. Look, let me show you this. You think I'm joking, right? Let me look at this. Look at this. This is where I'm sitting. That's where the carpet I'm on. Look, it's threadboard. Look at this. Straight through to the concrete. Right? Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Straight through to the concrete.
Lovely.
That is sacrifice to get the Pateks. Sacrifice, right?
No, I like that.
But over here, look at this, right? That's my Patek cabinet. Look at this. I'll show you. This is my Patek cabinet.
Yeah.
That's got my Patek books and my Patek stuff in there. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the meaning of life. You know this, the meaning of life. Even here we go. NY punter, $2. AC saved my life. Told me to divorce my Caucasian ex. There we go. Look at that, NY punter.
Archie, you know, I loved your Archie the movie, ARCHIELUXURY the movie. It was probably one of the best movies I've ever seen. You know,
It's so good.
I'm not joking. I really loved that thing from start to finish. I loved it. I thought
The
it was
movie.
amazing.
YouTube wrecked my life. Be careful what you
If-
put out there on social media.
If you loved the movie, then Lewis, you need a copy of the international bestseller "Luxury to Last."
And it's not pushing Blue Shirt. Blue Shirt, that book, I put that together just to see if my printer was working, you know?
One night, Archie, I had nothing to do, and I watched your videos honestly all throughout the day, and I decided I'd go back to video 1
Yeah.
and just keep going until I got distracted. And my favourite part was how it started with, you know, luxurytolast.com. This is the Louis Vuitton bag, and then by episode 30, it was.
That's it.
I don't know, I did-
Yeah.
That's
I
the
just
best
love
way
that.
to do it, Lewis. I do the same thing. I go back and I start at the oldest video and I just work my way forward.
keep going. The
Can I
unfolding
give you
is
some
madness.
honest advice, Lewis? You know, I've been married 3 times. I've probably had about 40 affairs in my life.
Mm.
I've had so many affairs, Lewis, I can't even remember the bitches' names. Okay? And I gotta tell you something seriously. Women are treacherous snakes. They will lie to you. They will... But your watches will always be there for you. Material goods. I tell you honestly, man, just get your Rolex. Don't go too crazy. The worst thing you can do is, I see there's so many people, they want to build a huge collection straight away. Submariner, GMT. They want to. They get the chronograph, and they want this, and they want that, and before you know it, then they run into financial trouble, and they need to sell the lot.
Mm.
The best collection, I tell you this. You know, Savron.
Mhm.
Savron's actually pretty loaded, that guy, right? But he has got every watch. He never flipped. He always kept it.
Yeah.
And he's now almost 60, right?
Mm.
He's got an A serial number Daytona with an inverted 6,
Bloody hell.
which is
Love that
bloody
watch.
expensive. He bought it from a dealer. He bought it from Vintage Watch Co. He paid nothing really for it. And that's what you got to do, is just my advice to you is just honestly with the watches, Rolex. I gotta tell you, your Constellation, I actually love that watch. That watch is amazing. I got the ladies version of that, by the way.
Yeah. No, I do like it, Arch. I do like it. It's nice.
And that's the classic Constellation. I don't know if you know, they've changed it. They got a new one where the lugs and the links are kind of more chunky. I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it. I love that Constellation. Is the Cindy Crawford sort of Constellation.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you honestly, just slowly work at it. I don't actually agree with Blue Shirt. I honestly think Blue Shirt did the wrong thing, okay?
How do you mean?
Don't tell him this. He sold his bloody first Rolex. He sold it. Why would he do that, man?
What was it?
To upgrade.
My Explorer, my
Your
214.
Explorer.
To upgrade,
wasn't it?
that's okay. To trade
Yeah,
up
but-
to the Grail, I think
The
that's...
thing is, he had such history and time with it. Don't sell it.
Mm.
Just put it on credit card. Just pay it back. You gotta have
Nah,
eggs in-
I don't agree with that. If you've got your Grail that you've always wanted, you know, the memories will still be there with the
Believe you me,
Explorer one.
once you get the Grail, then something bigger comes along. It's greed, it's nasty. I mean,
Yeah.
I always wanted a world title. I remember swimming in a pool in Pattaya, right? I was in Pattaya in this apartment complex, and I said, what would I do? What if I won $1 million, a couple million, what would I buy? And I said, you know, I'd get a white gold world time.
Mm.
I thought platinum would be too obnoxious. I thought, you know, the white gold, that'd be so cool. And you know what? And then eventually when you get it, then you want something else as well. You're just greedy. You just turn out to be really, really greedy. The best collectors I have, I gotta tell you, I got a lot of time for Blue Shirt Buddha because he didn't have stuff given to him. Mummy and Daddy didn't give him thousands. And I gotta tell you, people who get things given to them, I don't know if they really appreciate that stuff. Look at ABC. Yeah. He's just a real obnoxious little grunter. He doesn't really appreciate nothing. It's I got a GMT, man. I got this. He had an 8171 Rolex moon phase, an 81. I would cut my hand off with a Stanley knife. I have one of those now. On the air.
I wouldn't wear it because it's gold. I don't wear gold anyway, so
it's the most amazing Rolex you've ever seen. It is the most beautiful. It's a moon phase Rolex from the 40s, aren't they? Were they from 40s or 50s?
I think so. 30s or 40s or something like that.
It was amazing. And you know what? It didn't make him happy. What did he do? He did a recruitment job. And he just lied to people, lied to applicants.
I've never worked now. I'm in IT. I'm in telecom, so I just build things.
But you were in recruitment before, weren't you?
I tried it, but it didn't get off the ground.
Arch, you've got a yellow gold world time, haven't you?
Yes, that's correct.
It's £94,000 on this website. Is that the same world time?
No.
Hang on, what the hell is this then?
No, that
might
would
be the Callista dial.
Yeah, Archie has the 5110.
Yeah, 5110.
Yeah.
I love that to death.
It's his best watch. It's his best watch.
I love it. I'm going to wear that for my birthday. My birthday's next week. I'm going to wear that watch on my birthday.
Arch, I would Stanley knife my arm off to have that one as well.
Look, I gotta tell you, you know what, man? I'm so proud of you. You got an Oyster Perpetual. If I had a son like you, I'd give my entire fucking collection to have a nice, honest guy who had a job who wasn't doing ice.
Your kid's doing ice?
I think so, yeah. They're as dodgy as they come.
I hope not.
The little shit rang me up this morning asking for money. He owes me $20 because I paid for a prescription. He owes me $20 and the little bastard rings me up and says, can I pay his storage fee? I said, mate, you're on double dole. At the moment, they're getting double UB40s at the moment because the government, we've got a semi-socialist government here. Yeah. They're getting double dole. He's getting £400 a fortnight. £400 a fortnight.
Really?
And the little shit wants me to pay his storage unit. I said, mate, what happened to your $880 Aussie that came in a week ago? Oh, I spent that on drugs. I said, well, don't fucking ask me for anything. I had enough. Seriously, I gotta be completely honest with you. I would swap my collection to have a son like Lewis. He's just such a good man. He's got an Oyster Perpetual. Your dad is a lucky guy, man. You're in a band, you play piano. Man, that's real. You know, sometimes the material goods isn't the meaning of happiness for you. What do you think, Blue Shirt? Wouldn't you like a son like Lewis? I'd swap my world time and my annual to have Lewis.
He's a good kid.
What do you reckon?
I don't think I'm worth that, Arch. Don't think I'm worth that.
He's a cool guy. He plays piano. He's
Just take your time, Lewis. Just take your time with the collection.
Just take your time. Yeah. So many people rush this
Don't
hobby.
Don't rush.
You know, I think it's this Instagram world. You know, everybody's got to be. They want to have 50 million watches.
When you rush, you make mistakes. So just take your time.
Like one of my other favourite Archie moments was when he was on the Australian telly. It's something like I see luxury from the ass end. Like that, he said.
Yes. I've been on TV a few times there. It's I gotta tell you, fame is not what it's cracked up to be. It's I don't know if I really want it, you know that? I gotta be honest with you there. It's very, I can't get a normal job.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit too late for that. Now you're an international YouTube celebrity.
You are a celeb now. There's people I don't even know who know of you.
Super chat.
Leaky Real, $2. Will your son steal your Patek to
Get ice.
the-
Let's
Get
hope
ice.
not.
he's never stolen. They never
Let's
stolen
hope
nothing
not,
from me.
Let's
He's
hope
never stolen nothing from me. But I got to tell you, I said to him, I want my $20 back because I paid. I paid for your chemist bill and I'm sick of it. Here we go. Andy Man, $2. Great pizza vid, Arch. Well done. And I've got the vomit video. You know that? I did the vomit video. Did you see that or not?
No, I want to though. I want to see
Unfortunately, yes.
What did you think? What did you think? Tell me what you thought, please.
Brutal. Super chat. Man against the machine.
Super chat, man against the machine.
Oh, man, they're just
$7.
flying in
Another
now.
shot,
This
Arch.
is-
We love you. Thank you. Thank you.
Lizard look. There we go.
Where's this vomit video? I can't wait to see this. Oh,
I'll upload it. It's on
Oh.
the ARCHIELUXURY channel.
Okay.
It's the diet, ARCHIELUXURY weight loss. Okay, because you can't eat fast food if you're on a diet. You know that.
True.
So you have a look at it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap this baby up. Any
Are
final
the
words for
tapeworms
Lewis?
swimming around in the vid?
What video can we give? Any advice you can give? ABC. What advice would you give to Lewis?
Yeah, I think don't set your sights too high and don't sort of listen to people trying to tempt you away from what you've got. No one's got your best interests at heart.
True. Very true. Very, very true.
Blue shirt, give him some advice.
Take your time. Just buy what you love what you buy. Don't go reaching. Just take your time, because when you rush, you make a mistake. You'll get your Grail watches further down the road.
Yeah.
It takes time.
And
Yeah, I
Jeff,
appreciate it. Thank
$5.
you.
Happy birthday, Arch. Let's wrap this baby up and see you tomorrow, guys.
Wait a
Tomorrow.